7 hours driving on the highway. Far away, far away, far away.
Stop number one. It's 10:21 a.m. and finally we're on the road to go try to bribe BERT KREISCHER to be on the DTC Blow and Smoke podcast. What do I want? Super unleaded? Probably. Yeah.
City lights, flashing bright in my
So we sent an email about a month ago to everybody in BERT's camp, and then we put it on the podcast, and it says, please see cashier.
I'm going all the way up. I'm going all the way up. I'm letting go
Begin fueling now. I can't talk and do two things.
of everything that holds me down. No, no. And it's feeling like I've been
So anyway, we were on the podcast and I bitched about the fact we hadn't heard anything. Well, that's a lie, because 2 hours after we taped the podcast, we got an email from a lovely lady who is BERT's manager saying, thank you, he's too busy, he can't do it, but we don't take no for an answer. So as a matter of fact, here, we have bribes. We're gonna bring these. We got some Asylum, we got some Tatuaje, some Arroyo, some, we got Roman and Cuba in there. And then, normally when you go see BERT KREISCHER, you bring him weed, but we're gonna bring him bandanas.
looking on the city lights, flashing bright in my
So next stop, Wyoming State Line, which is only like 19 minutes that way. So keep staying tuned, and we'll see you in a few minutes.
There's no need to hide. I'm going all the way up. I'm going all the way up. I'm letting go in my heart of everything that holds me down. No, no.
All right, stop number 2. We still haven't made it very far. We're just outside of Hewlett, Wyoming, because there's no sign on the highway. We're going to stop and take a photo like our buddy Shorty always does with the pit bulls. But we're on our way to Casper, Wyoming to see BERT KREISCHER, and we're featuring right now the official road stick cigar of Deadwood Tobacco Company, the Arroyo 50 by 10, 10-inch cigar, so it's twice as long as everybody else in this room. Make sure you get one of those on the road trip. We're going to check out Campbell County. We're going to go to a cigar bar in Gillette. We're going to go to Casper Cigar Company, and of course we're going to catch BERT KREISCHER tonight and hopefully get him to stop onto the podcast. That's the entire plan for this, not just because Ethan and I love to spend 3.5 hours in the car together.
Closer than it was. I will be there if you need me. And it's feeling like I've been enough. I can feel the love. Oh yeah, it's all around me. Oh, I need to know how I can let go. Not
Goodies for you.
a parachute behind me.
We stopped by the cigar box. Cheryl's right over there. She's hiding in the corner. Oh, there you go. It's a great little store. Tons and tons of selection out here, including these delicious Asylum 867s. More about those later. But I decided to pick up one I've never had before from La Polina. This is the Kill Bill Part 4. We're going to smoke this on the way. We got about 2 hours left until we get to Casper to check out BERT KREISCHER tonight. But we wanted to stop by, visit a shop that's only a few miles away from our home in Deadwood. So if you're in Casper, check out the cigar box. They got a great selection, and I would recommend one of these La Polinas or an Asylum 867, or Cheryl can help you find just about anything else. We got to get back on the road. Cheryl, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
We
you.
look forward to seeing you soon. KREISCHER, Casper, Wyoming, on our way.
I've been walking around, waiting for you to shine. People passing me by. Doesn't feel like I belong. Trying to keep it alive.
All right, Ethan. Well, it's been a long day. Started early at the shop, picking out cigars that we thought BERT KREISCHER would like, picking out swag to give him as a thank you for being on the podcast, getting ready to drive, taking the car to the car wash, putting oil in it, stopping to get gas. Don't forget the jalapeno corn dogs. And now, here we are. And we can finally announce that BERT KREISCHER will be appearing on Deadwood Tobacco Blow and Smoke Podcast. Probably never.
It has been a long day. Thanks, Bert, for engaging in this project with us. We love your stuff. No show. Dude, what's up, man? Look at us. We're parked in the middle of this hill. Your trailer is behind us. And, I'm assuming you're in it. People can see you over my shoulder, and you just won't come out. So
This is the reply that we got from a lovely woman named Emily, who is, I believe, Bert's manager or with his management company. And it says, "Hi, Randy. Thank you so much for the care package and invitation to be on the pod. But unfortunately, Bert is so slammed on tour and in Wyoming for such a short amount of time that we are not able to make that work this go around. Thank you so much again." So we did get a very, very nice response from his management as we tried to get that. We figured, hey, let's just give it a shot anyway. The worst that could happen is we get to watch a really great comedy show, look at this beautiful sunset, freeze our balls off in the middle of Casper, drive for 7 hours out of nowhere, off the clock on our own dime, but we're not bitter.
If you're going to get flushed, I guess you're grateful that the flush was gentle. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't violent or anything like that. It was nice.
It was nice. Yeah.
I mean, this view is spectacular. I wouldn't say it's worth a 4-hour drive, but if we could have found that bar in wherever the fuck that was, that probably would have made it.
All right, update. It's Friday. Who the hell knows what time it is? Neither one of us are hungover because we couldn't get beers at the goddamn Bert show because the line was 100 people long. Good problem to have. Shout out to Casper Cigar Company, La Flor Dominicana Coronado. That's what I went with. Ethan got a couple of great sticks as well. We're on our way back to Deadwood, licking our wounds because we got about 100 yards from Bert. If I had a better throwing arm, we could have thrown some shit up on stage like they did with Zinn packets and a cutting board from a 14-year-old boy in the front row. What the hell's that about? It was a great show. Unfortunately, we were not able to hook up with Bert. But I will say, hey, shout out to Sam Talent. He was the middle guy in the show. Absolutely hysterical. Says he's from Colorado. I think he's played in Rapid City before. Funny guy. Everybody was funny. Of course, Bert killed it. Right now, we're gonna get a couple of beers. We're at, what are we at here? Hank's Roadside Bar and Grill in Wright, Wyoming. That's right. Don't know where it is either. We're going to get some food. We're going to get going into Deadwood. Ethan's going to put all this stuff together. We had a great time. We met a lot of great people. Went to a dive bar, had a bunch of other fun experiences in Casper on the way. We're going to try again. Hopefully someday Bert will jump on, maybe even via remote. We'd be happy to have him at any time. We're a little tired. We're a little cranky. We're a little disappointed. So we're going to smoke and drink the afternoon away. More details to come. Make sure you tune in. DTC Blow and Smoke podcast for the entire roundup coming up in a couple of days. All right, let's go eat. All right, here we are at Hank's in Wright, Wyoming. The coolest urinal I've ever seen in my life. It's amazing. I almost didn't want to piss in it. Possibly the last report from the BERT KREISCHER trip. We're at Hank's in Wright, Wyoming, and we're drinking some Blacktooth. Delicious beer. This is the Golden Ale, and one of the few places left in the state where you can smoke indoors. As a matter of fact, they even have Fuentes in the humidor. And head back to Deadwood so I can work my 9-hour shift tonight. Look, we're almost home. Only about 4 hours, maybe 4.5, because we had too much fun in Wright, Wyoming. But it looks like the custom is to put stickers on there. So there we go. Deadwood Tobacco Company, Blow and Smoke Podcast. I'm sorry, Cheech's Jam. Cheech's Jam, we're gonna take your spot right there. So now, when you come to lovely South Dakota, make sure you stop and see our sticker. On a side note, legal to bet on sports on your phone, illegal to bet on sports on your phone. Legal, illegal. All right, that's about it. I still have to work all night tonight, but we've had a great time. 2 days. We didn't get the machine, but we're going to keep trying. Make sure you check out DTC Blow and Smoke Podcast, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, anywhere else you can find it. And we'll be back in about 25 minutes.